Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. So today what I'm going to talk about is sport. A massive passion of mine, so yeah, man, I'm excited for this. So what I want to do in this video is just give my thoughts on how great sport is and how helpful it's been to me and encourage others to do it. Whether that's children on the autism spectrum or adults on the autism spectrum. And also for parents to get involved with their children as well would be great, just if that's in the back garden or whatever, playing a sport. So anyway, if I just start quickly with saying about myself with sport. So my parents got me into it at a young age, probably around about 8, and it was recommended to them that it would be a good thing for me, as sport can be a stress reliever and you can take your energy out in a good way by playing a sport. So for me, what I'm going to cover is about team sports and also about individual sports and how that can go, sort of thing, the plus points to it, that sort of thing. So basically, just quickly, I like playing tennis, football, and I run. But my favourite to play is tennis. And then I like watching basketball and ice hockey, as well as those other sports with watching as well. So what comes to mind is you get your individual sports and your team sports. So with individual sports, you've got like the racket sports, so tennis, badminton, squash, table tennis, picket ball as well, for example, pickleball as it's known. I know that because my mum plays it. Yeah, and then obviously you've got like golf as well. That's like single player. You can play in pairs, sort of thing. And that's very spacious out on the grass, of course. And then obviously you've got your team sports such as your football, hockey, rugby, etc. So the good thing about playing a sport where like it's just you, so tennis or badminton, you're one side of the court. Unless you're playing doubles, I do enjoy doubles, but you can play singles and you've got your own space, which some people might like. I personally like that. Whereas with team sports, you have to get used to others around you. But it can be really good team sports because you can get a lot of satisfaction in working together to achieve. You know, whether that's winning a title, whether that's winning a streak of matches in a row, sort of thing, or coming in the top 5 in the league, say. And then obviously, if you come near the bottom of the league, say, then you know you've got improvement to be made the next season. Yeah, but the thing is, you can always take positives from sport. That's quite often what I think, because you can either think I'm going to improve, or I'm doing really well, and how can I progress even further? So for me with tennis, I have practiced a lot now, quite a bit in my own time. So now I just try and raise the bar for myself, sort of thing. But with team sports, yes, what's good about it is you can make friends. Obviously, achieving together is a great thing, and it does bring people together as well, because you know you get your crowd, sort of thing. Even if that's just like a Sunday match, Sunday league match, for example. Yeah, and then with individual sports, you can kind of like have clubs. So like my tennis club, it sort of has like quite a community feel. You know, we'll socialise a bit as well as playing tennis. So you can make friends through that way. Yeah, and have fun at the same time. But you'll get to know more people in one area, and the chances are, with all the different personalities in a team sport, there are at least a couple or so that you could make friends with, say. The thing to remember though with team sports is if you're quite sensitive, and I was quite sensitive when I was younger, not so much now. But when I was younger, I guess when others would say, "Oh, come on," like that, you would take it to heart, and that would be tough. So I would say, in a team setting, only say do it if it's right for your child, or if um, you're an adult and you want to go into that setting, do it if you feel comfortable, because you have to be aware that others might criticize or say things that aren't going to be helpful. But what you have to remember is you are you, and you know your talents and qualities. Something that comes to mind is with a team sport as well. The thing I would really encourage is let the manager know that you have Asperger's syndrome, autism. Whether that's the parent that says or the individual say. Because what will be good about that is the coach can know, and all his sort of coaching staff say, or her coaching staff, depending if it's a male or female coach. And that'll be good, because the thing is, with a coach, they're not just supposed to manage a team, they are supposed to manage personalities as well. So they should have an understanding sort of nature, and be somewhat caring, I would think. So yeah, that's what comes to mind there. And then obviously, if you want the individuals on the team to know about your autism, Asperger's syndrome, or your parents can let the coach know to tell the other children or whatever, other players, then that's kind of for you to decide, the individual or the parent sort of thing. So that's what comes to mind there. And what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to put in the comments section some websites that are really good for getting sports gear. One thing I did want to say before I forget as well is that you can have sports such as like karate. So karate can be a good way to let out your energy, but in a positive way, where you're being taught how to do it right, sort of thing. And there's obviously other sports that I haven't sort of mentioned. I can't say too much about golf because I'm not into golf, but my brother-in-laws are. But there's always crazy golf. There's like kind of mini golf courses you can go on, and then you can sort of build it up to the bigger golf courses. Yeah, so I think that kind of covers it. But any questions or advice, please just drop it in the comments section. That'd be great. And websites wise, for where you can get gear, you can get tennis gear, for example, from a site called Tennis Point, where I get a lot of my tennis gear from. It's based in Germany, but the prices are pretty decent in my opinion. And you get so much choice, and it caters for adults and children, and all of these sites that I mentioned do that. And then you've got like Pro Direct Tennis, you've got Pro Direct Rugby, you've got Pro Direct Soccer, you've got Pro Direct Basketball as well. You've got the NBA Store .eu website where you can pick up basketball gear, and then the .com version of that as well. You've got Sports Direct. Everybody knows about like Sports Direct, and you've just got loads of choice on there, and like fitness gear, etc. And then there's another site called pumateamwear.com. So if you're looking to set up a team and you want some kit, you can go on this site, and I actually got some stuff from there for free. Footballs and 2 boot bags, because I sent them a message saying my love of Puma, my passion, and how I really like their gear, and how I'm passionate about just sort of like the brand and all that, and they gave me the stuff, so that was great. Anyway, I'm going to head off now. God bless, bye.